Alright, so beginning with our first weather briefing here. So if we look at the surface analysis chart, see a couple highs here right across the plains here, right, looks like almost right over Grand Forks, high pressure system. We have a low pressure system here on the eastern portion of Montana. There's another low down here between Utah and Colorado. Another high pressure just to the southeast of that. High pressure here over Kentucky. Low pressure up here, way up here north in Canada. Got some stationary fronts that move through the western part of the Dakotas. Cold front that goes through the northern part of Iowa. Have an occluded front up here, up in Canada. Another cold front here off the east coast of the United States. A lot of stationary fronts, though, throughout the entire U.S., kind of in the central. A lot of central U.S., some over here, farther east. Moving on to the visible satellite, we can see up here just some higher level clouds, what it looks like. Then if we move down to the south, mostly clear up here in the Dakotas, Minnesota, area, northern Wisconsin. But when we move on to the south, if we look down Nebraska, we can see there could be some cumulus clouds, maybe even some overshooting tops. To the east of there, we have some more, looks like some cumulus clouds, kind of over Chicago area, and some more just general cloud cover over portions of southern Wisconsin, Iowa, and Illinois. Kind of back that up with the infrared satellite. Looks like the tallest and the coldest clouds are going to be here over Nebraska, and then some over here, Michigan, Chicago area. As you can see, nothing really up here by Minnesota and North Dakota, even northeastern South Dakota and northern Wisconsin. Not much cloud cover. Look at the water vapor. A lot of the water vapor down here in that look to be thunderstorm cumulonimbus cloud. That's kind of over central Nebraska. Some more water vapor over southern Wisconsin, Illinois, and Michigan. Nothing, though, however, in North Dakota, Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, northeastern South Dakota. A little bit up here just to the north of the border in Canada. Nothing too much. If we look at the radar for Mayville, clear day. Got a little bit of interference with the radar, it looks like, but maybe a little bit of precipitation up here, kind of up by Langdon, north of the Grafton area, but other than that, it's a clear day in North Dakota, northwestern Minnesota, and northeastern South Dakota. Looking into the convective outlook from today, not much in our area up here in North Dakota, Minnesota, and northeastern South Dakota. However, if we go farther west, we do have some we do have some chance. Moving southwest here, we do have a good area of marginal chance of thunderstorms. Kind of takes up the whole central United States. Another marginal over northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin, even eastern parts of Iowa. The best chance for convective activity today looks like it's going to be right in the heart of Kansas and Nebraska. Other than that, not too much, but it does look like most of the country does have at least a small chance at convective activity. Looking at the SIGMETs around the country, a lot of convective SIGMETs. I have a few close to us, western parts of North Dakota and South Dakota, eastern parts of Wyoming and Montana. A lot of activity looks like down in the southeast, though. Some large convective outlooks, too, across the whole central United States. But us up here in the north central, we're looking pretty clear for today. Looking at airmets, nothing really airmet-wise for the United States, just a couple levels of upper level high level turbulence. over Wyoming and Colorado and Utah, it's going to be from 41,000 feet down to 30,000 feet, moderate or greater turbulence. And then up here in the northeast, just a little bit of turbulence, 39,000 to 24,000 feet. Moving on to PIREPs across the whole region. Up here, right, it looks like almost by Duluth, no turbulence was reported at 5,500 feet. However, if we go down to the southeast or the southwest, we do see reports of moderate, light, some negative turbulence, however, mostly moderate turbulences up in about 35,000 foot range to the southeast and about anywhere from 10,000 to 37,000 to the southwest. Freezing level in hundreds of feet MSL over the Dakotas today. It's going to be 13,000 to 15,000 feet. Not all the freezing levels across the United States are pretty high up today. Pretty warm day across the United States. Looking at graphical METAR data, you can see for the region, winds seem to be kind of northeast. However, everything on here looks VFR. A couple of spots of marginal VFR. One down near Chicago. We do see a little bit of thunderstorm activity to the southwest. However, temperatures seem to be mid-70s and the 80s, and dew points all around the 50s. Some down the south are closer up in the 60s, maybe even close to 70s. Now look at the surface analysis chart. Have high pressure systems over by us in North Dakota, low pressure system to the west in Montana, low pressure southwest Nebraska, in between Colorado and Utah, down to California, Washington, Wisconsin. Got some high pressure systems kind of scattered about too, but for the most part, most of this activity, most of it looks to be right here in the central United States. Have some stationary and cold fronts. Alright, looking at some fog charts. Looks like there's going to be some IFR visibility and weather off the east and west coasts. Some marginal VFR over Michigan, Oklahoma, southern Texas, and Louisiana, California, and Washington too. Looking at the high-level prog chart, there's some isolated embedded cumulonimbus clouds all across the United States, kind of in the 38,000 or anywhere below 24,000 up to 38,000, 33,000 for the one that looks like it's going to be north of Grand Forks. Up in Canada, there's one 33,000 to below 24,000. Jet stream's pretty calm today. Flight level 330 out over the west coast at 100 knots. Same over the east coast. Except there's a spell where it's flight level 40,000 feet. Some moderate or greater turbulence levels from anywhere below 24,000 to 39,000 right over the central United States, but nothing too widespread. Look at the area forecast: North Dakota, Western, could be VFR. Some isolated thunderstorms and rain. Nothing too bad. Minnesota, the northern, broken 4,000, top 7,000, 0 scattered 4,000, 5,000, outlook VFR. Southern, skies clear, outlook VFR. Looking at the TAPs for Grand Forks and Red River, pretty clear. 6 miles, visibility looks like broken 12,000, scattered 5, broken 10, and calm winds basically throughout the day. Winds aloft are going to be out of the pretty calm for the Grand Forks area. 360 at 8, calm below 3. 360 at 8 at 6,000 plus 9 degrees. And everything is looking VFR for the remainder of today, which is Sunday, July 2nd.